If you can help me out, if there's anyone still talking in the coffee section, can you look at them awkward and say, come on, we're starting? If you see anyone at the coffee table, look at them awkwardly and say, come on, we gotta do this. We're on the same team. We gotta start. I hope you enjoyed your coffee and chat, but we have to start. And then say, let's go, let's learn. I'm so excited. Wow. All right. All right. Nice boots. All right, let's go, let's go. Let us go. Let us go. We got to start. All right, let's go. Let us go. Let us go. Da, 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 da. Huh? Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the next chapter of our program. It is going to be a magnificent next section of our program here at Athens Nomad Festival. The last of the peoples here are trickling in with grace. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. There it is. Mouth closed. I used to be a teacher, by the way. This is bringing back memories. Did you know that? Did you know that, Marcos? I was a teacher. Yeah, elementary school. Good times. Also, really quick, if you want to chat with someone in the, next to the coffee section, don't, with love, just because we can still hear you. So if you like to chat, it's okay. Go outside, because we've already had a few complaints. Okay? Okay, so let me get an okay. Yes! Beautiful. Good. Without further ado, what do you think is going to happen next? Another speaker! All right. Chief AI Officer tested not 400, but 500 plus AI tools. It's a lot of tools. 10,000 plus prompts. Trained over 2,000 people globally. Helped Fortune 500 and Google teams. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Alex Northstar.
Good morning. Buongiorno, kalispera. How is your morning going? Are you feeling okay? What is yeah? Are you feeling okay? Yeah. Is it a good day in Athens? You saw the sun is beautiful. Come on now, you're lucky to be here. You made the right choice because you're going to have a great day. They gave me around 25 minutes to teach you how to make a lot more money. Would that be okay? Would you like to learn that? That's a good choice. Now, I will say some things that might be uncomfortable for some of you. Some of you will not like me at the end of my presentation today, but that's okay. Can I still proceed? Yeah, okay, I see. Confident people, huh? Good. I like that. Cool. So, what you're seeing here, you do not understand anything. You're like, master the AI sack. What the hell is that? You're seeing here a golden throne with 3 legs. What the hell is that? I'll explain. But first, we got some objectives, all right? So if some of you are AI enthusiasts, that's cool. You check out the news, the tools. No. We want to use AI to help you get sales, okay? Second, the mistakes you're making in your business, or if you're starting or as a freelancer, we want to fix those. Third, you're selling low-ticket courses, ebooks, PDFs. Let's try to fix those, make them better. Are you selling high-ticket for clients, consulting, coaching? Let's try to make those better. This is the plan. Again, just to give you a little bit of context, because some of you already know me, kind of like half of the room, because I'm quite extrovert. I talk with a few of you. We go for drinks a few days before. I'm good today. Like I had my coffee, just had my espressos kicking in. But to give you some context, why do I teach AI globally around the world? Because I did this stuff in 2019 in Italy. Nobody cared about it back then. If you go on Google Trends and you look for the keyword AI, it was searched like twice per month. And that was me. Today, if I would take a shot of vodka every time I hear the word AI, I would be dead by 8 a.m. Just to give you some context. So back then, it was not cool to do AI stuff, but I enjoyed it. Well, now it's cooler to do AI, and that's why I run a 6-figure consulting company. Pretty epic. So I tested a lot of tools. I work with smaller companies, with bigger companies. In Berlin, I used to work with a small company called Google. Maybe you heard about them. They do internet stuff. And now I just travel around the globe as a AI transformation partner. It's a funky title, but I enjoy doing it. And today I want to teach you some stuff that helped me in my business, basically 10x the revenue. All right, but I have a question first of all. So, because a lot of you joined the Athens Nomad Festival, right? How many of you are nomads? Raise your hand. Good amount. Cool. How many of you would like to be nomads? Be free, do whatever you want. Cool. What do you need to be a nomad? That is the perfect answer, because some people say, oh, you need to have a vision. No, you need to make money. When you can buy the ticket for Bali, that costs money. When you want to book an accommodation, the villa in Chiang Mai, that costs money. You need that, and I'm going to help you make it in an ethical way, though. We're not going to sell any feed pics today, all right, just to give you some context. Cool. So when we talk about AI, to me, I do not care about the technical part of it. I'm not here to explain to you what are LLMs, how do they work in the back end. Nobody cares about that. My clients do not ask me, how does AI work? For me, AI is a tool for freedom and business. And this is what I've been doing with AI, going around the globe, eating bugs in Thailand, going on mountains and elephants and stuff like that. But the real value to it, of course, is to give you time and income for human exploring, living, growing, whatever you want to do as humans, all right? That's a little bit the context here. Now, let me go back to this chair, because some people are like, he showed us this weird chair. What is he talking about? Your SAC, a three-legged throne. SAC stands for Solution, Attention, Closing. These are the basics for business. If you do not have one of these three, if you have these, like, you have a freelancing business, or you're a business owner, company, whatever, you do not have one of these three, you do not have a business. And this is the metaphor of this chair here. If you're doing good business, it's like a throne. It's going to make you a king, it's going to make you a queen, you're going to have freedom, you can take care of your family, you can go do whatever you want when you want. But you're missing one of these legs, and you cannot sit on that chair, because you're going to fall. It's how a three-legged chair works. I think we can understand each other, right? So this is what we're going to be focusing on. I'm not here to give you the top 50 prompts and blah, blah, blah. It's like we're going to figure out your solution, how you're making money, how to get the attention, and how to close deals. Is that okay? Should I continue? No? Okay, I'll go back home in Italy. Okay, fine. Right. Now, before I'm going to show you those three things, because we're going to talk about sales. And some people are like, oh, sales, I don't like them. I don't know, it feels spammy, cringy. No. I'll explain to you how to do it the right way and the cool way. So first of all, I need you to understand, this is what changed my game. When I was garbage at sales 2.5 years ago, and I got much, much better, and I enjoy it now. The mindset behind sales calls and services and whatever you do is you persist to make their life better. When people tell me, oh, but I don't want to DM somebody on LinkedIn again. That's cringe, that's annoying, I'm just spamming them. Do you want to make their life better? Do you have a product that you know is going to make their life better? It can be anything, anything. You can give them parenthood coaching. You can give them ebooks on taxes. You can give them whatever you can think about it. Probably it can make somebody's life a little bit better. So it's your duty to persist, to tell them. That's why one thing I tell people is like, don't send emails or DMs like, hey, did you check my message? Or bumping this up. Never do that. That's annoying. You're going to get blocked by people like me. But the right approach is to say, hey, I know I can give you value. Did you have time to check this? I sent you an additional resource. Would you like to know more? Because as a business owner, I'm like super busy. I have like hundreds of messages, emails every day. And I literally had people persisting for like 2 to 3 weeks. And I ended up buying from them. Because I'm like, I literally told them, thank you for persisting. Your email got lost, but I need your services. How much is it? What do you do? Let me buy it. So just to explain to you, it's valuable for them and you to persist if you believe in what you do. If you have a good service, if you have a good offer. If not, we'll figure it out today. Whoops, I went too far. I pressed random buttons. So you need to understand this. If we're talking about making revenue for business, you should persist because you're making their life better. When I say they, I mean your leads, your potential clients, right? Whatever you want to do, you should persist. Second of all, when people ask me, Alex, can you give me prompts for sales and I need power prompts or tools, whatever. No, you need one simple prompt. Why am I not getting sales? Because people have big egos, right? So you're going to go and say, give me a business plan. I need marketing ideas. No, you just go to ChatGPT. You give it your website. You give it the documentation about your business. You're telling it about your sales processes, your testimonials, your offer, whatever you have there. You give it context because you're smart and you know what you're doing. You just simply ask it, why am I not getting sales? What is stopping people from engaging with my services? Is it a lack of testimonials? Well, then go get testimonials. Ask your friends, hey, could you try my services? Are they good or are they bad? Is it because my funnel takes 15 emails and they forget who I am, so I need to be a little bit shorter? Is it because my sales call, when they get on the call with me, I'm not persuasive? I can't express the value I have, and this is a lot of people struggle with this. I was one of them, where 2 years ago, I used to go on these calls with people, and I would talk about their vacation in Florence or Italy, and they would talk about the food, and it was great. And at the end, I was like, I wasted their time and my time, because I didn't know I didn't have a structure. So that is important to figure out. That is very important to figure out. So you don't waste people's time. Your time and their time. Okay? 2 little things to understand, first of all. Now, I'll go through 3 solutions, but is this clear? You should think about it like that. When you're going to wake up in the morning and DM 10 people on LinkedIn to tell them, I have something that could make your life better, this is how you should think. Because that's your goal. If you want to do business, you should be making people's lives better. And if you don't, stop what you're doing. Cool. Now, first solution. One of the things, people come to me, my friends, and they're like, how can I improve my services? So I'm trying to find clients. And I literally, one of the fun things I do, I pull out my credit card and I tell them, I want to give you right now $10,000. What am I buying from you? Unfortunately, my friends are nice people, smart, smiling, and they fail to answer these questions. They tell me, you can get consulting. On what? AI. You're going to get AI to wash my dishes? Or what kind of consulting am I getting? So the whole idea is, when I ask you, I have $10,000 right now, I want to buy it. What am I buying? Do you have an answer for that? Some of you have, some of you don't. Go figure it out. Because leads, people that want to do business with you, they will literally give you 5 seconds for you to explain your value proposition. I tell people, I go to companies, I do now B2B. I tell them I give you $400,000 per year back. If you have a team of 20 people, I give you back $500,000. Do you want that in 3 months, yes or no? Took me, 3 seconds, 3.6 seconds, okay? But before I was not like that. I made hundreds of mistakes to reach this clarity. You should do the same, though, if you want to sell more than $20,000 per month. Now, how do we fix that? How do we fix that? You have this question. Some of you can answer, some of you cannot. Simple. You use AI. There is this nice little tool that you might have seen in ChatGPT, which is deep research. You know this. You know this exists. How many of you use this? How many of you know? Not all of you. But it's free. Even if you have the free ChatGPT plan, when you go on the little tools there, you click on the plus here, like this one, the symbol here, you're going to see research. What does this do? This is not the immediate 5-second answer from ChatGPT. It will take it 10 minutes, if not 15 minutes. It's going to go on a whole quest to figure stuff out for you. And it's going to be a long answer. And this is what you need. The prompt is simple. Build a product ladder for every pocket. If you can make $1 online, it's what I did 2.5 years ago. I made my first €4.90, and I couldn't believe it, like magic internet money. And now, like, we're at 6 figures, but you go from free to $1 to $10 to $100 to $1,000 to $10,000 to the moon. Because if people bought from you the $1, they decided to open their wallet for one, give them more value. Give them value for 10, for 100, for 1,000. Why not? Why not? Who's stopping you? Clarity is stopping you because you don't know. Now, the first part of the prompt, ignore it. This is only for AI SEO. I want AI to think I'm the best AI consultant in the world, which I think I am. But this is the part that you want. Help me build a product ladder to go from 0 to 10,000 for multiple types of clients. Help me refine my offer based on my expertise, or ask me questions to help me start. And it's going to ask you 5 questions, 3 to 5 questions. It's going to go on a little 15-minute quest. It's going to give you like 5 pages of documentation on like where should you find your clients, what is your niche, what products you can build for them, and how you can be valuable. This you can do today. Nobody's stopping you if you want to make money. If not, I don't force you. Is this first part clear? Do I have more time? Cool. Second, attention. Or the synonym for this is marketing. But what is marketing? I'm asking you. How do you define marketing? Dimitris, what is marketing? Lady over there. Feelings. Marcos, what is marketing? Promotion. Advertising. You can stop there. You see we have a problem. Because we have 5,000 definitions. That is not okay. You do not have clarity. I do not like the word marketing. Now, a quarter of the people in this room are going to hate me. I'm already their enemy. I do not care. Because for me, that was the problem in the beginning. People talked about marketing. And they were telling me, you need funnels, and you need newsletters, and you need upsell. I'm like, well, no, you need attention. You need attention from people. You have an offer. Yes, you have a solution. Are people, they know you exist? That's what you need to figure out. Because it took me, like, I had a newsletter with 3,000 readers. I had like 15,000 followers on Twitter, 5,000 on LinkedIn. It's irrelevant. Because nowadays, I know I can literally go to a cafe in New York with business owners. I'm going to tell them, how's your day going? Do you want the best espresso in town? What is your business about? And I tell them while we talk, and they talk to me about their family, about their trip in Italy. It's like, do you want to save $500,000 per year? You think they're going to say no to me? Do I need personal brand for that? Do I need to have a social media profile? Do they need to be on my newsletter? No, if they see value and they like who they're talking to, it's an immediate buy. I literally closed a deal like that in Bansko, some of you know. I closed a $10,000 deal like that like 3 weeks ago. The guy was there, we talked about what his company is about, he was from Chicago. He called his wife at midnight to tell her to get the credit card to do the payment while we were having steak. It was great. He never saw my LinkedIn, he never saw my Twitter, nothing. You can do the same. Once you have clarity. You don't need none of the social media. It's good to have. I use all those systems, by the way. I have cold outreach, cold email, news, all of them. But I'm just saying you don't need them. As long as you have offer and you know how to get attention. You can ignore marketing, but get attention. People need to know that your shop exists. Can be with TikTok videos. Can be going on the streets and giving people flyers, whatever. This is what you should be focusing on. So for that, we have solutions. Multiple ones. You can have AI agents to run your social media, like I do. It is a custom build. I'm not going to go now in detail because it's going to take me like 50 minutes to explain. It's boring. You can make videos with a tool called Opus Pro, which is free to try out. That goes for you like reels, with captions, with branding. Try it out. You have nothing to lose. I've been using it to do like short form content. If you need visuals and images and marketing, there's a tool called Ideagram made by Googlers, which is free, and it does for you images with text too. It's great. It saves you a lot of time. You don't need a graphic designer. It gets like 80% of the job done. These are easy ways to start getting attention. Or you can go the old-fashioned and just talk with people. You know. But again, attention. You need to fix this. Is this clear before I move on? The most important thing is not even the tools. I don't care about AI. I need you to understand, like, you don't need to be stuck in newsletters and in social media and personal branding. You need to know, am I getting attention of the right people? Because if you're selling a high ticket, if you're selling like offer like $10,000, oh, I have 5 minutes, I need to rush it. Nice, thank you. If you're selling these high ticket offers, all you need is 1 to 2 clients per month, you're making $10,000. Just go to a cafe and find the right people. Cool. Now closing, the sales part. Can you get paid? And a lot of people struggle with this. I talk with like hundreds of entrepreneurs and they're like developers and they have cool tools and stuff like that and they cannot close a call to save their lives. They get on a call with the potential business owner and they fumble. They explain to you the tech part. Nobody cares. Can you get people on a clear idea what you're doing, how is it helping them, why should they do business with you? Can you close? Can you? Raise if you can close. I want to talk with these people later. I want to know your secrets. But here's an easy way. I spent dozens of dollars, basically, more than $15,000 on getting sales coaching because I sucked. I suck with sales. I'm a teacher as a background. I'm not a sales guy. I enjoy teaching this kind. But I had to do better, otherwise my company would fail. And I need to buy a house for my mom and little sister, so I had to have success. Now, easy thing. What did I do? I used one of these AI meeting recorders, you know, these chatbots that you bring in the call, and I get the transcript, and I'll take the transcript, and every time I'll throw it into ChatGPT, and I say, like, why did I not get the sale? What did I mess up? Be ruthless with me. Now, if you have soft egos, that sucks for you. But I'm saying if you want to make more revenue, you should be asking the AI, why did I not close the deal? Did I not explain my value? Did I miss some of the critical questions? Did I need like a better, journey for the person on those 20 minutes of discovery call? Because time is valuable. Do not waste people's time. You can do this with AI. Invite one of these AI, you can get it for free, like Grain, Otter, Fireflies, whatever you want. Get the transcript, get roasted. Pitching AI coach. So you have the option with ChatGPT on the app, right, to use the voice function. You put your headphones on, you go on a beautiful walk on the beach here. Athens is really nice. I think you can agree with me. And you ask it, here's my pitch. Every 5 minutes, like the first 5 minutes, this is what I want to tell people. Tell me, why is it good, why is it bad, how can I make it better? Ask the AI to continuously help you improve, because those 30 seconds when you pitch your offer is vital. If people are like, what exactly do you do? They're never going to pay you. Never. So that needs to be refined. Now, some of you that read fast, you might have noticed break up with girlfriend. That's a talk for Tuesday at 5 p.m. I'm not going to spoil anything. But this is a way that you can get AI sales coaching for free. It doesn't cost you nothing, and it can help you get better with this stuff, all right? Third thing, if you have a website, how many of you have websites that you sell your stuff? A good amount. All of you can use this. You can literally take a screenshot of it, and you can simply ask the AI, can you roast it? Why is this not converting? How are my competitors doing better? What is it missing for people to buy from me? How are they getting the value, right? So this is simply you can do. Again, prompt, short. Why is my product not selling? Be ruthless so I can fix this landing page. Increase conversion, explain to me why. So you become smarter. You understand why is the AI telling you all this stuff. This, again, you can do it today. Now, what's next? If you already have these systems, SAC, solution, attention, closing, the next step is what we build for companies like these agents, or it can be like social media ghostwriter, invoice management, outreach sales rep, email secretary, course builder. All of these are like automated solutions. Some of you might need it, some of you not. It doesn't matter. Just wanted to share what's possible. And I think I'm perfectly on time. There's also some bonus slides here to know how to do prompting, a little bit more prompts. You can get them here. So you scan this. I don't need your email. I'm not asking you for your contacts, no nothing. It's simply like a Google Doc with 2 things in it. One of them is the slides, these ones, that you cannot download. You can only bookmark the link, because people try to steal my content and resell it, and I don't appreciate that. So you can just have the link. It's free for everybody. You can share it with other people, but not download the file. And the other one is I'm doing an implementation group coaching next week. This is for 7 people. If you have specific questions for your business, we're going to use this SAC framework to give you guidance for your business. And if you ask why 7, because it's my favorite number. Now, we have around 2 minutes, I think. 1 minute time for questions, or how much? 1 minute time for questions. 5 minutes. Okay, they're generous. Go with questions. Come on.
What happened to the yellow tie?
It's in my backpack. It was too hot. I was dying. I'm a human, I'm not a robot yet. I'm like, it's in my backpack. You're going to see it. Thank you, Christoph. Next question. Claude or Gemini, yeah. So not ChatGPT is the worst copywriter. It sounds robotic. I would definitely recommend you to do it with either Gemini or Claude. They sound a little bit more human if you want to do copy. And then prompts. Don't buy anything, because all those tools are a waste of money. Just prompt properly Claude. Next question. Somebody in the back there. Yes.
Hey.
What's your name, gentlemen?
Alex.
Alex.
Also Alex. So I have a question, right? So you showed a lot of AI agents and stuff, marketing, doing the job for you.
Yes.
So I'm interested, like, from the point of, we speak about AI can cause a lot of unemployment, right? But in your case...
Unemployment, what's that?
Yeah. In your case, also probably in mine, I would say because you use a lot of agents for marketing, for other things, it's not like you fired a lot of people because of AI, but you didn't hire them, right? So, which you would probably do if AI would not be the case, right? So if you would think how many potentially people could be working for you now and you don't need them just because AI can do this job for them?
What is the question exactly? Should you hire people or not? What are you trying to tell me?
How many people would you need to do what you're doing now if AI would not be the
at
thing?
least 10 people.
Right.
Like I would never have, this is why you live in a golden age. Like this opportunity, like 2 years ago would have been impossible for me to run this kind of business. So now I can do it by myself. I can go to Italy. I can see my mom and little sister. I can travel the world. I can eat lasagna when I want. This is great. This is an opportunity for you if you have the desire to build. Because everything you can get the answer that you need and keep making progress.
Right. So AI replaced 10 people for you, we can say.
Even more. And I replaced a few people at companies.
Right. Cool. Thank you.
Next question. 2. Lady first. What is your name, please? What's your name? Athena. Nice
What
to meet
if
you.
AI is wrong? And what if the recommendation is giving you is wrong? How can you guarantee that what it's giving you is the right solution?
Great question. We use our human critical thinking. It is a wonderful skill that we need to improve. So basically, yes, the AI will give you recommendations, but it's your job as a smart, creative, capable human to think about it. Like, is this good? Is this satisfying? Should I do a little bit of extra research? I tell companies when I work with them, yes, you're going to get a quick answer. But if it's sensitive information, if it's something important, double check it. You're still doing the work like twice as fast, but it's up to you to do a little bit of research. And also it got much better now. Like the information that you're getting, it usually serves you the sources. It's a lot less these AI hallucinations that are happening. It's got better. Yes, I have a few systems that I give clients for this. For example, one of the simplest ones that you can use, you can simply ask it, if you do not know the answer, say you don't know. This is the stupidest prompt you can use, but it works. You literally tell it, you give it the prompt, I want you to do research on these books. If you don't know the answer, or if you cannot find information, say you can't. For all of them, yeah. Because I can explain it, I don't have to, ask me later this question, I'm going to explain to you why. Because in the back end, the way they are prompted is they're supposed to be helpful assistants. So they want to give you a helpful answer even though they're lying. But when you give them permission to say, I don't know, then you're going to get much, much closer to the truth. Josh, yes. Time is limited. I'm sorry. We'll talk later.
Such an engaging talk. I'm so glad that I made it. Have you, and I love sales. I built my entire business on just the sales expertise, and then I figured out what the hell I need to be selling. So I totally can relate to that, those concepts. But I do have a question for you. I would love to know if there is a tool that you've experimented with that allows you to gain real-time feedback on a sales call, not after to roast you, which I know it's very useful. I've done that, and it takes some guts. But during the call, like that would be, for me, that would be the next level. Have you seen anything that's reliable, that works, that you've tried?
How much are you willing to pay for that?
Everything.
We will talk later.
Yeah.
I'll make the tool for you if I don't.
Oh, good.
find it. Do we have time for one more question, or should I get off the stage and walk out the building? Okay, she's cutting me. I'm sorry, folks. No? Can I stay, Athena? One more question or two more questions? Come on. One more. Hi. I can come there. Come on. What's your question? I can scream it to the audience. I'm from Italy. Hi. What's your name? Tanya. Daniel. Hi.
Hi. I'm just curious because now we're kind of in this like interim phase of AI where we're not starting, it's not new. You know, people are starting to see that it's a little bit, I guess, generic in some aspects.
Generic AI.
Yeah, it's like it's delivering kind of, you know, a bit of a mediocre response in terms of like some prompts and feedback.
What I'm trying to get at is I'm trying to understand like what your thoughts are on people getting saturated with the AI topic, and then when you're looking at sales and as a business, there's sort of like a lot of pushback from people because of this kind of generic, convoluted, I guess, experience that they're having, like AI fatigue almost, and they sort of wanting to go back to like more real conversations, more genuine sort of, I guess, interactions. What's your thoughts on that?
Two things. First thing is a skill issue. When people get bad results from it, it's a skill issue. They don't know how to prompt, so that's why they get bad results. That should be fixed. Second, there is a valuable component to keeping a part of the process human. So I do outreach. I send 3,000 emails per day, out of which 20 people say, F you. 10 people say, I'm interested, tell me more. And I get on the call with those like 5 people. And I'm going to be the one talking, not an AI. Now, AI is helping me immensely to get these leads because I cannot email every person one per day like that. So there's a part of the process that should be automated to give you the advantage. But then some part, if you keep it human, when I do onboarding, 3 days ago I was in Florence with a $15,000 client to take her out for limoncello. She loved it. And I closed like the deal for the rest of the year. So it's your good judgment to know when to put AI automation and when to keep the process human because it has extra value now. That's your job to figure out. Or ask me questions later, I can give you some hints about limoncello. Okay, she says no. Athena says I have to go. Thank you so much, everybody.